This is your remote learning overview for May 18th. And there are some new projects, and I slightly reformatted the website, so I'm just going to quickly go through that. Here are the instructions for how to use the menu of projects, breaking down what you need to do this week in whatever class that you are in of mine. If you're working on a project, continue to work on that project, try to complete it, and do the check-in. That will be in the Google Classroom. I'll be adding those immediately after finishing this video. And you will also keep track of your progress in the Google Slides that you'll find in the Google Classroom. We'll take a look at that in a moment. But first, I want to show you that I've reorganized the projects menu. The menus were getting large over here. So the projects are still organized in the order that I have added them to this website. The order is not important for you choosing a project for the most part. I just want you to know that this is the way that they are ordered. When you click on one of these squares, it will expand that submenu, and then you can go directly to one of the projects. So let's see. So if you click that little triangle, you can go to, for instance, your first Tinkercad design. And then you can go back to the top level by going here. And so you can see that each of these has projects. There's a second part to the snake game if you're doing the snake game. And there's also an entirely new Tinkercad type project listed under May 18th. To go over how you are submitting work, again, same as last week, but this is some more clarity for people who had questions about last week. You're going to do the check-in, which this is last week's check-in, and you're also going to tell me about what you did in your remote learning slides portfolio. So there's an example here in PDF if you want to see what that looks like. This is what that looks like. You would put your name, course, and section here if you haven't already done that. And you can see that the weeks are numbered. So you would pick the week that you want to document, and you would put maybe a screenshot and a link to the work that you did and a description of the work that you did on the Google slide. So in your own copy of the Google slide, as you can see on the left here, there's a space for every week. And so you're just going to go and customize each of those with information about what you've done. And right now, I don't believe you need to submit that. You don't need to submit that for me to see what you've done, but at some point you're going to submit the entire thing at the end of the term as your portfolio of work that you did while you were remote learning. If you have any questions, you can, of course, contact me via my email address. And there's also information on the remote learning site about how to book a Google Meet with me. I'm using the site You Can Book Me. If you or anyone wants to book an hour or a part of an hour meeting with me, you can go to You Can Book Me, and it will bring up a form that allows you to pick a time on my schedule that we could meet. Have a good week.